On 1st and 10, it's Jackson stepping up. He's going to keep it. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. The Ravens push further out in front. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Just go to YouTube and look up
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
Go on the internet and work and see look up Braden Brooks and you.
And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. The starters now defensively for Baltimore.
Earl Thomas is the rangiest free safety in the game. Great reactions, great understanding, and boy, will he strike you when the ball's in his area. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Here's Jones on the return.
Dude!
There he goes, right side.
Dude, you got to watch these. DJ,
what?
You need to watch it. I just ran a whole field goal. You need to watch it. I mean, I just ran a whole
such an impressive punt return, 83 yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
When you got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning the special teams.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Pardon me, they're up big. They snap the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT. Yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
But defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Running, it's Drake. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Going deep here for Stills. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Here's Jones.
There you go.
And he works free. And there he goes again. Score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Such an impressive punt return, 83 yards, as the Ravens push further out in front.
Well, if you're into cheesy movies, you would title this one.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1, we want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable that they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
And now let's talk about Kenyon Drake. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
There's still time for him here as we sit in the 2nd quarter. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Parker, the intended target. Now it's 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Here you go.
Oh, the return is Jones. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. Big yardage there on the
We started all the way over from the end.
So he wanted to pass it, but that thing turned out much better.
And the crowd really responded, didn't they? They always like it better when the quarterback is scrambling around, actually takes off and runs downfield, and that's exactly what he did.
Now he'll pull it down. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on. And all he takes off with it, it's a fake.
No, I'm not.
His way down right around the 12.
I'm playing on all pros.
He's not gonna make it to the goal line. They've been perfect on the night in 2-point conversions, but not here, as this time they come up empty. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about
I'm playing
7 yards
online.
deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh.
Now let's talk about Kenyon Drake. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Counter play, Drake. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Wait.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down now, it's Drake, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick going up top. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Fitzpatrick. They'll set up the screen to Drake. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. They wound up getting nothing out of that 2nd down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like
here you go, DJ. Just watch. Here you go, my keep preparing.
Go late and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
I said punt return.
36-yard punt, and the Ravens will get it.
Watch this.
1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Mark Ingram now gears up to help lead this offense back out there. And the good news, his team's winning. The bad news, he hasn't had the game that he's hoped to, at least to this point here in the 2nd quarter.
And a lot of that is pride, because these types of backs want to be in the center of all the action and leading their team to victory. They'll take the win right now, hoping to jump his game up as this one moves on.
He probably wants a little bit more of the spotlight going forward. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Here's Jackson to throw. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
I know I'm supposed to do the analysis here, but I've got to ask, how did he stay alive that long in the pocket?
Yeah, great footwork, which we know he has. If he would have been able to stay alive, get rid of the under.
Man, stop talking. That's how I'm just saying.
He goes again. Charles Harris, he's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now Jackson, he's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. So we've reached half. There you have it. Halftime quickly over.
I'm trying to get 1st down. Man, I forgot.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we
I got a 1st down for no reason.
Quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands in the 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Fitzpatrick looking middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake, and now it's 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pernell McPhee able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big. Now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. Fighting through, and he's got space. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all away, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense set up with a very short field.
Why you ran straight into me?
That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away.
I'm going to run back all the way back, and then I'm going to run all the way back. You want me to do that? Hey, YouTube Pickle challenge. I'm putting around all the way back and come back all the way to the touchdown. But I won't, DJ. Say I won't. DJ, say I won't.
Jackson.
Just for fun.
They still can't get it. And he is going to be run down. What
I did that for purpose. I'm second and goal. I'm still second and goal.
By him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see.
That is not in a goal.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now pressure.
They team now. They team now.
A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal. A loss in 7, and it brings up 3rd. Now from way back there after the sack, it's 3rd and goal. A long 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not,
one of the maxims
of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that. They get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball.
And being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
Okay, because I'm gonna make that quarterback fumble.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. The UCLA product, Kenny Young. And the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Drake looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Play action now. Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete.
Well, his struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps messing on, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
One team on now as this one's sent away.
Dude, I'm blowing.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And now Baltimore Baltimore get set to take the field. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right. And got his man complete. The 30. 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle, an 80-yard touchdown. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to
did the same. It smelled terrible. They'll start the drive with Drake. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They stay on the ground with Drake.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Throwing Fitzpatrick, and this is going to be incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Jones on the return. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it?
No, that one
here,
safety
especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because
this is caught inside the 15. That is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Willie Snead, 71 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear,
oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead, and there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
Starting right.
Now a draw play with Drake. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking with those big behemoths starting to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 2nd and very short, Fitzpatrick. Now Fitzpatrick hit. It's out. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. Following the fumble recovery, Jackson. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. On design run for their wideout. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown, 27 yards. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right.
Under pressure, they got him again. Pernell McPhee bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up.
Facing 2nd and a bundle. That Fitzpatrick. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. A terrific return there, 27 yards all told. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. RG3, 32 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scale.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And fights through one man. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line. So the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Keep on opening my door.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to take a deep.
And coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Yes, sir.
And now off to the races. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
Fumble 6.
So the defense versus the fumble, they get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Throwing again on second down. Fitzpatrick. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements. Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
Just to race that goose egg. Nobody wants to get shut out. There's a throw line complete to his running back right side. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it in the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Fitzpatrick down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athletic out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they try to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2.
This is
But
Lord.
they just getting that one, didn't they?
Back to it after the pick 6. Fitzpatrick toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. His tight end, Dwayne Allen, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
On 2nd down,
Again. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run out.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This
But she's singing too.
Oh, she's
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he's just saying something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Oh boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us, and they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, could also result in a melee later, though. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. At the line, ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a while? 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time.
And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack. Raekwon McMillan in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down. They run. It's Mark Ingram.
Okay, this is easy.
So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. On 3rd down, Griffin. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. He breaks Fights through another tackle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good
as it gets. They were incredible. Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense through the shutout out. I think they worked in
concert together. What I like about the offense is they
Easy
held the ball pretty well.
game.
You know, time of possession.
exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense.
Glad to have you watching this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to
Spring in their step. Impressive victory.
hit the notification bell. Alright, and peace out.